Welcome to the DataHub training inside the console. Let's get started. This is the welcome screen, so welcome. Let's see where our tools are deployed. In the deployment, you would have done this during your install. Let's check the files to make sure. Cameo Requirements Plus, this is a tool of MagicDraw Suite. IBM Rational Doors, it's in these files. I'm using 9.2. MagicDraw UML 17.0 Service Pack 4 is in this file, and DataHub is made the synchronization between the tools. No longer need this screen. Every time you want to use DataHub for transporting requirements to and from Doors, Requisite Pro, CSV, Cameo Requirements Plus to MagicDraw, this is how you get going. View, server's perspective, start the server, which my server is already started. Once the server is started, you will go manage drivers. You'll click on doors, start the driver, mine is started. Find the database you want, connect to the database, and from there you're set. If we want to do CSV, we click start, and it is now connected. If I needed to add a CSV data source, add the data source, find the file, and we would be set to start. Let's see the DataHub Explorer in action inside of MagicDraw. This is all you'll ever need to do inside of the console to get started with your requirements synchronization. Let's go to Magic. So once MagicDraw is open, you'll go Tools, Requirements, DataHub, connect to the server, which I already am, and then you'll go DataHub Explorer. This is the DataHub Explorer. You'll spend a lot of time in here. DataHub Explorer offers export data. Export data creates scope sync. Export data, create data sync auto. Create data sync manual. Create trace. Create data sync auto. Create data sync manual. Create a trace. These are all different functions of DataHub. Most common used functions are data sync auto and data sync manual. I use manual. Seems to be the best for me and how it works. Here's the difference between the two. The auto synchronization, if you change something in Doors, it will change it in MagicDraw. The manual sync, it will change in Doors and you choose to change it in MagicDraw. If you're moving new data over, select only the new data for it to migrate. If you select all, it will update. Hence, I use the manual mode. Let's get into the drivers itself. In top of the containment tree, you can see here, you have blue and gray. I did not connect the training database, so I'm not able to use this. I connected the blue database, which is the Doors, and I'm able to see my folders. Within the folders, we now have modules. Within the modules, we have everything we need. This module has no information. These modules have information. Each node has a folder. Each link has an arrow in or out. The example is, this is not a requirement, is linked to scopes D1. Let's see what that information looks like in MagicDraw and how we can import the modules. Right click on data, Start a class diagram. Highlight scope D1 and drag to the canvas. I want to export recursively. Because I'm in a class diagram, I will click class. I've mapped this before, but the name is connected to object heading, and object text is created as the documentation. The link can be an association or a dependency. It could also be a trace. I'm going to use it as a dependency for this demonstration and press OK. The model will automatically populate the canvas. It does not populate the links. If I right click, scroll down to related elements and say display paths, it will display both the constraint and the dependency. The dependency here is this is not a requirement to scope. You can see this is not a requirement is the documentation. I have it set up so my documentation is viewed in the left-hand corner of MagicDraw. This concludes the demo.